Hey everybody, it's your girl Shonda B. White. Thanks so much for tuning in again. So today in the world of life and love, real talk, relation tips, I want to talk to the fellas because there's this thing called effort and courtship and dating that I think some of the single ladies may be missing out on. And so, hence, I present to you the rebirth of courtship, four things men should know about it. And so, just all jokes aside, I blogged about this a while ago, and it's also featured on xonicole.com. Shout out to XO Nicole and the whole XO tribe and Nicole. But so this was a blog that I really just kind of wanted to. I've been noticing, through my experiences prior to meeting my husband, and with my girlfriends and some of the things that I've heard about and have seen, there are a lot of single women out there and they feel as if like the guys, y'all just kind of need to step it up a little bit. Like, I was even watching a show the other day and they were talking about it in terms of how men just aren't putting in the effort like they used to. And I remember I just watched the movie Hidden Figures, and it was so sweet when Taraji's love interest came on, and he really put forth that effort. Like, he, even though he kind of ruined it the first time when they first met, not to give away the movie, but like he really put in his effort and it went a long way. But nowadays that doesn't seem to be the case. Now with my husband, he truly like put in the effort. Like, he reminded me of what it felt like to like be dated and to be courted, because dating, you can date anybody. Like, you can go out to eat with somebody and y'all can go to the movies and kick it, whatever. But like, courtship is really more so about like putting in that effort to show a lady and to show a woman like, hey, I'm into you and I really want to like take this thing to the next level, or I feel like we could really make something work and I want to be exclusive with you. Like, courting kind of takes it to another level right before you get engaged, or right before you take things to that next level. But whether it's dating or courting, I just feel like a lot of that is missing. I wish my husband could do like a tutorial, but he's not like a huge video person. So maybe I'll get him on here to talk about it one day, and there could be another video on my YouTube channel that talks about it. But I just wanted to talk about four quick things that I think needs to be brought back, and things that you need to understand about courting, because I understand that you're not going to court every single lady, because every single woman, every single man, they're not meant for each other. But even the simplest things, even the smallest little effort could go a long way. It's like purchasing a home. Like, you might have to make some sacrifices right now, but that long-term investment is going to be so much more worth it in the long end, because you're going to be with that person for even longer than you'll be with a house. But you'll be together for like a lifetime, and to put in that effort, obviously, again, I know y'all not gonna put in that effort for every girl that you meet, because girls are out here, they thirsty and they trying to do whatever. I get it. But at the same time, there are a lot of good females who, I think if you guys would just put in a little bit more effort and like show the girl that you're into her, that would actually make you more attractive, and it would make the relationship a whole lot better. So the first thing is, courting isn't just an old school term. So I know people are like, well, that's old school. Like, girls ain't trying to have a man open up doors. They ain't trying to have a man take them out to dinner. They ain't trying to have a man take care of them. Everybody's independent. Contrary to popular belief, that's not true, okay? I know a lot of ladies who would appreciate a really nice date. Matter of fact, I know a lot of ladies who can't even remember the last time that they went on a date, or the last time that they felt something that even felt like a man was putting some type of effort into it. So it's not just old school. It's not like women over 70 who believe in dating and courting and all that stuff. Like, I loved every bit of it, and I still do. It's just about going that extra mile. So it's not just an old school term. Ladies nowadays, yes, we have our own businesses and doing our own thing, but that doesn't mean that a woman doesn't want to feel like a woman. A lot of women are independent because they just didn't have no choice. Some of them, they didn't, I say we because I've been that girl. I am that girl sometimes where I'm like Miss Independent. But that's because like some of us were raised without our dads or our fathers. And quite frankly, some men just haven't stepped up to the plate. So, and they're just waiting for that guy to be that one. You might just be that guy, like, listen, I'm going to show you how a real man does it. I'm going to show you, because ain't nothing like when my baby says that, and when he comes, he's like, listen, I know you ain't used to all of this, but this is what I do. You know, when we started dating, he's like, I open up doors. I know you're not used to that, but this is what I'm going to do. And I was like, yes, like, I loved it. So, like, sometimes we just want to see that, and we just want to, like, feel it so we can remember what it feels like. Okay, so remember, it is not just an old school term. The number 2, and this is so important, texting is not courting. I repeat, texting is not courting. Okay, I know we are in the new millennium, and you know, texting is very, you know, efficient and it's the easiest. But guess what? That's not how you really get to know a person. So, like, pick up the phone sometimes instead of like, hey, what you doing? Or WYD, because you just don't even want to write the whole words out. Like, how about a late night conversation? I remember one of the first nights that Eric and I met, we stayed up to 6 in the morning talking. Like, just talking about everything. And that's how you really get to know a person. You can get, like, good vibes off of them. You're like, could I see myself with this person? Yeah, maybe the first date's a little too soon to be asking that. But I'm just saying, like, it was better than just texting, like, hey, nice to meet you at the club last night. Or you want to go somewhere on Friday? Like, you know, put the phone down. You know, texting is not the same as, like, you know, picking up a girl and taking her out on a date. Just like flowers and the little candy emojis and all that stuff. No, that's not the same as, like, sending a cute little edible arrangement or sending her some flowers to her job. Like, sorry, texting is lazy, okay? It's not courting, and it's also lazy. So if you want to take a girl out, like, go up to her, ask her, like, yo, ma, what's up, shawty? You ain't gotta say shorty. Hello, ma'am. However she wants to be greeted. I don't know, because everybody's different. But, like, put in some effort and just, like, ask her on a real date. Take her out sometime. Because, like, girls want that, okay? And texting, by the way, can often lead to miscommunication. So, you gotta watch that text. Number 3, real men aren't afraid to court or commit. Okay, so, you know, I know some guys are like, you know, well, you know, I'm a man, you know, that's just who I am. This is who I, you know, this is what I do. And, you know, you might be scared to, like, you know, she's gonna post something on Facebook or social media, but, like, don't you want her to post about you? Don't you want your girl to be like, look at my man, like, he took me out, he sent me flowers, like, you know, whether it's for show or whether it's just to brag on you, to say, look at my man, look what I got, like, look how good my man is treating me. Like, don't you want your girl to, like, brag on you? So, like, you know, don't be afraid, like, to do that stuff, like, because real men do it. Like, they're not afraid of it, and they're not afraid to commit and say, you know what, that is my chick, like, that's my girl. Like, yeah, I bought her flowers, and what? Like, you know, don't be scared to do those types of things just because you feel like, oh man, don't know guys do that no more. Like, that's whack. You know, it ain't me. It's like, no, like, if you wanna keep your woman, if you wanna get her, like, that's how you do it. And the last one, courting requires effort and initiative. So again, it's just about putting in that effort. Like, a little effort goes a long way with women. Like, women appreciate a man who will put in that effort. They appreciate when, you know, because I'm gonna tell you what happens. When you do it, she's gonna call up her girl, or she's gonna call up her mom or her best friend. She's like, girl, guess what Eric did for me? Like, it was so sweet. Like, and it's gonna put you in a good frame and a good mindset in terms of her family and her friends. And, like, if you're having a hard time winning over her friends and family, it's probably because she doesn't have anything good to say about you. And it's probably because you're not putting in the effort that you need to be. And I'm gonna tell you, if you don't put in that effort, somebody else will. You know, just like they always say, you know, if you don't take care of your man, you know, there's another girl that do what you want. Well, guess what? There's another man out there that will do what you're not willing to do. So, like, just put in that effort. It doesn't always have to be outlandish. And the same goes for even married couples. Like, when you're married, you know, you got to do the same things that you did to get her, to keep her. So, you know, yes, sometimes that doesn't mean you're going to have a date night every single day of the week, or let alone every week, especially if you have kids. But, like, Valentine's Day and anniversaries shouldn't be the only day where she feels like she's the most special girl in the world or the most special lady in your life. Like, make an effort on a regular basis to, like, be proactive in terms of making your girl feel at home. It can be as simple as setting up an atmosphere at home with candles and like rose petals and chocolate covered strawberries. Because I don't know what girl doesn't love chocolate and chocolate covered strawberries. But it can be something at home. It could be something where you just write her a nice little love letter. Like, instead of texting her how you feel and that you love her, write her a little handwritten note. Like, when my husband, like, sometimes I wake up in the morning and there's like a handwritten note left for me before he goes off to work, and I just love it because I'm like, he took the time to do that. And he likes to like write poems too, so he'll write me a little poem and I'm like, oh my goodness. And it just makes you feel all bubbly inside. You get those butterflies and it reminds you of like why you started dating and why you got together. And like I said, we've been married for 8 years, but he still does those types of things. Again, you got to do what you're comfortable with. So if you rap, hey, throw a little rap on it. 8 bars, 16 bars, whatever you got. If you like to cook, I know some of my friends, their husbands, they cook for them. And so maybe you cook her a romantic dinner. If you don't know how to cook, maybe you order in. You know, you like, babe, I know you've been working hard, taking care of the kids. Let me, fix you a little dinner. Or I know you've been rocking with me, for about a year now, and I love our relationship. I just wanted to surprise you with a little something besides Netflix and chill. Like, I just wanted to do something a little different. I'm telling you, it'll go a long way. So, listen, let's get this dating and this courtship back on track. Let's put that effort in and show these ladies that there are good men out there, because I believe there are. No matter what everybody says, no matter the statistics, there are men who are still loving their women. There are men, including my husband, that are, making an effort and putting in an effort to be everything they can for their queen in their lives. So I need y'all to step up, be that king that I know y'all are, and like make your woman feel good. Okay, so thank y'all for tuning in. If you want to connect with me, make sure you follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Shonda B. White, and my website is shondabrownwhite.com, and my Facebook is Life and Love Shonda Brown White. So I appreciate you guys tuning in as always, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. Love, peace, and happiness.